Hey folks, welcome back to Discover and Learn. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. Firstly, I'm so sorry guys, from past 2 days I was down with flu, so I couldn't shoot videos and I was not able to upload any. So I'm sorry for that. But anyways, now I'm better. So today I'm going to talk about how you can beautify your English. Yes, we all want to speak good English. We all want to be fluent in English. We all want to be confident in English. We all want to sound like a native speaker, right? So how we can do that? Today I'm going to tell you the easiest way to make your English sound more natural, more advanced, and you'll sound more like a pro in English. Yes, today I'm going to talk about some English idioms which are very easy to use and which has a very common meaning and we use it very commonly, but probably we have not paid attention to that and we just ignore that, or we don't know that, we are not aware of those idioms. So that is why we are not able to speak. Okay, so in order to impress people with your English, stay tuned and watch this video and you learn to speak English in a better way. So guys, if you haven't subscribed my channel, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and don't forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost. So let's get started. The first one is a hard nut to crack. We usually use this idiom a lot. You might have heard this a lot many times from people, and it might be that you might have not paid much attention to it, but it is very commonly used, a hard nut to crack. What does this mean? It usually means a person who is very difficult to deal with, a problem which is very difficult to solve, or a person who is very difficult to deal with. This is what it means. So the meaning is very simple, guys. We can use this idiom in our day-to-day English. I'll give you an example and I'll tell you. This deal was a hard nut to crack. Okay, so probably any deal, whichever deal, you are working on some deals or you're working on something. So you can just say, oh, this project was a hard nut to crack. Right? This deal was a hard nut to crack, which means basically very difficult to close or complete the project or close the deal. Okay, so this is how it is used. If you're talking about a person, you can say, while talking to my manager, I realized he's a hard nut to crack. Right? While talking to my manager, I realized that he is a hard nut to crack, which means it's very difficult to deal with him. Whatever you say, he has his own reasons and he has his own answers and logic. So that is how we use this in different ways. So this is a very general, basic and everyday used idiom which you can also use now. Second one, a piece of cake. This is also very easy. This is very commonly used, a piece of cake. It has nothing to do with cake. It's just that, it's a symbolical representation basically. It has nothing to do with cake. A piece of cake means something very easy to do, or a simple task or a simple work, or something which can be done easily or very easily. Okay, this is what a piece of cake means. For example, my job interview was a piece of cake for me. I qualified it on the spot, right? So the interview was very easy. The questions were very easy probably, and then the person qualified the interview. So that is why it was a piece of cake for him or her, or for me. So whoever gave that interview. So the interview was a piece of cake for me and I qualified it on the spot. Okay, or you can talk about any examination or anything you can talk about. Okay, the event was a piece of cake for me. I nailed it. Yeah. So you can just use these idioms to express the meaning in a different way. It will look very attractive. Your English will look very attractive. That is why idioms are used. Idioms and phrases are used just to make your English more attractive, sound more attractive, right? Sound more professional or more proficient. So that is why people use idioms and expressions and phrases. Third one is bread and butter. This is also very commonly used, bread and butter. Now, again, it's nothing to do with bread and butter as in toast and butter, but it signifies something which I'm going to tell you. This means earnings of a person, okay, which indicates earning of a person, what the person does to earn a living or do for a living, what the person does for a living. So that is what bread and butter means. For example, I want to earn bread and butter for my family, right? Or I want to get a job so that I can earn bread and butter for my family. Okay, this is how you say this. So basically, you want to do something to make a living, to manage your finances, to manage your expenses. That is what it means. Fourth one is break the ice. Break the ice. This is very easy. It is used very commonly in colleges, schools, and offices as well during inductions. Ice breaking sessions. You must have heard about ice breaking sessions. We also used to have ice breaking sessions wherein we used to ask individuals to go and interact with others, go and interact with other people in the group or in offices, okay, or in the team, which means you have to start introducing yourself or start interacting with other people or start speaking to people or making friends with people. So you have to start something, okay, you have to start your interaction, you have to start speaking, you have to start being friendly with people, is called break the ice. Okay, this is what break the ice means. The first time you're meeting someone and you have approached somebody and started introducing yourself, which means you have broken the ice, you are breaking the ice, okay, and meeting that person. Okay, for example, office parties are the best platform to break the ice, right? So office parties, everybody collect together and everybody is dancing and singing and enjoying the food and the ambience and everything. So everybody's in a chill mood. So, and people approach each other, they talk to each other. So that is the best platform or easiest way to break the ice. You can go talk to anybody, right? Same thing you can say, parties or weddings are the best places to break the ice. You can directly go and start talking, or any event you can talk about, anything you can talk about. So this is how you can use this idiom, break the ice. Next one is feeling under the weather. This is the right idiom for this season. I'm also feeling under the weather right now. So, yes, this is something which is very relevant right now at this point of time. So, feeling under the weather, which means feeling sick, not well, right? So, this is what it means. For example, I'm feeling under the weather right now. Okay, nowadays a lot of people are feeling under the weather, right? So you can use this idiom to express yourself, to speak better English, to sound more fluent, to sound more proficient in English. So start using these, start catching up these idioms, start collecting these idioms and start. It's very easy, guys. It's very basic. You don't have to do any hard work. You have to just remember these. Start using this in your own sentences and it will be easier for you to remember this. Okay, collect 5. Every month, make it a point you collect 5 idioms or 5 phrases. Okay, whichever you like. Every month, make it a target and see, it will work as a magic. You will start using it in your own sentences and you will sound more fluent in English, more proficient in English. Okay, people will start recognizing you. Trust me. Next one is food for thought. Yes, this is also very commonly used, guys. I'm sure you must have heard this. This is very common. Food for thought. And you can definitely use this one, which means an idea to think about. There's something which you need to think about. Okay, you are given a clue and you have to think about it. And then you can just start thinking about it, and that means food for thought. So you have to think about things which can arise from a situation or an event. So anyways, probably, for example, after the discussion on the project, the clients gave me food for thought, right? After discussion on the project, the client gave me food for thought, right? So after the discussion, the client gave some idea, or Probably they talked about something which gave me food for thought, which helped me to start thinking about it. This is what food for thought means. The painting in the cafeteria gave me food for thought. After looking at the painting, I got some idea, or I started thinking about it. The painting in my cafeteria gave me food for thought. So likewise, you can speak about anything which you see or you have heard about. You can just use this. Another one is very interesting. Give it a shot. And this is for all of you who is watching me to learn English. If you want to learn to speak English fluently and confidently, give it a shot. Yes, you nailed it. So this is what I mean. Give it a shot means you have to try. You have to try something which you're not familiar with. You're learning English, so you have to definitely give it a try speaking in English, right? So this is what it means. This idiom is for you guys. I'm going for swimming today. I'll give it a shot, right? So this is how you can use this idiom in your own sentences. So guys, this is a very interesting way of making your English presentable or more presentable, more proficient, more smart. You can sound more smart, more intellectual, and more like a native speaker or a pro in English. So start collecting these idioms and phrases. It is not a hard nut to crack, guys. Yes, that was the first idiom I used. So this is not a hard nut to crack, guys. It's very easy, very simple. You will be able to understand it very well, and you'll be able to use it also in your own sentences in this way. As I said, give it a shot. Give these idioms and phrases a shot and you'll see the difference. What you can do is every month make it a point, collect 5 idioms or 5 phrases, whatever suits you. Whichever you want to start with. Phrases are more simple than idioms, but you can just mix it. 3 phrases, 2 idioms every month. Collect it, get their meaning, know their meanings, start using them in your own sentences and start speaking in English with these phrases and idioms. You will see a lot of difference in your speaking abilities, in your speaking skills, and people will also start noticing it. You will sound more smart, you will sound more intelligent, you will sound more proficient, your English will sound more natural. I'm sure you've enjoyed my session and you will definitely give it a shot. Right? Well, that's a wrap for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.